Welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode. Here we are, we're up on my capital vessel for a very specific reason, and that is in this part what I want to do is get out, find a system with a black hole and go through a black hole, as I feel the need to move on. And I suppose partly the reason for that is my slight disaster in the previous video where I managed to get myself killed, although strictly speaking, as pointed out by Evelyn, I actually killed myself, and I went back and checked the video, played it in slow-mo in the editing software, and you can very clearly see one of the plasma bombs ricochet back towards me. I didn't see it because probably there was just so much going on, and it was that plasma bomb that killed me, not the walker. Therefore, I think that emphasizes the risks of using the plasma thrower, especially in a very fast-moving battle where you're throwing them around everywhere. And I think the other mistake I made is that I was too close to my ship. I was trying to use my ship as cover. What might have happened is the plasma bomb may have clipped the ship and then bounced back towards me. Now, another tip I want to give you guys about going into heavy fought battles, especially if they're high risk with a good chance of getting killed, is that if I come into the inventory, what happens is when you die, you lose everything in the inventory. And again, I went back and looked at the video and I noticed that I lost some warp cells. I also lost 3 fusion reactors, which I should have sold before I went into the battle, although I must admit that that battle was a bit impromptu. I wasn't really expecting to fight it. So the real tip is that if you've got really valuable items, put them in the high capacity inventory. That means if you get killed either on the planet or in space, you've got key elements which will get you out of trouble. General inventory for items which are easily replaceable, or if you're just in a safe area, say like you're just putting items out there because you're going to go trading. Now that's one thing. And what I want to do now is, before we go out and find a black hole, I do want to recover some frigate missions, because I did send a couple out. I don't know if they're actually finished though. Fleet Commander Online. I just want to grab this because obviously I need to make a bit of cash now. We're just going to rattle through this. I think this was just a general purpose mission. Some lemonum, 9, some cash, 3 semiconductors, that'd be worth something. Corvax casings, wow, loads of Corvax casings. Profits. Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of profit in this. More semiconductors, that'd be useful. Even more semiconductors, wow. Go in that expedition. I think that could be a pretty good haul, actually. I think we're definitely going to sell the Corvax casings. Ah, so we got semiconductor and superconductor, so I misread that. I think for the moment we're going to keep the semiconductors. Now, an extension to the previous tip I've just got is that if you've got something that's really valuable, storing it up on your freighter inventory or in a hauler up on your capital vessel is probably a good way to ensure that you don't lose things. I'm just going to sell this stuff off. I can find it. Come on. Oh shit. Well, I've only got 1 ferrite dust. Unstable plasma. Well, we're going to sell the lemonum. I'm not worried about the prices. I mean, the Corvax case, this is minus 61. I mean, I've got spare other ones. I just want to get them out of my inventory. Yeah. Oops, I've got some ammunition there. So that can go to the high capacity. Oh, I thought I'd sent out 2 missions. Must have only sent out 1 mission. That's okay. I mean, what I do need to check is how much fuel I've got. Yeah, I've got over 1,000 in frigate fuel. I should be able to kick out a couple more missions. View potential missions. What are we going to go for this time? We've got a Voyage of Discovery. I mean, they're all level 2s. I've got 2 Voyages of Discovery. There's a balance mission there. I don't have any enhancements this time. Maybe we'll just go out on a... We're going to use a support one, a trade one, an exploration. And we'll send my best combat ship. And I don't have anything here at the moment because I haven't had time to make anything. I'm just going to send that ship out. And I didn't even check to see how much fuel I had. How much fuel did I use on that? Wow. I used quite a lot of fuel. I've got about 400 tons left. So what we need now is a short range mission. There's one there, Voyage of Discovery. I don't know, combat patrol. I've got plenty of ships. Got our support ship. Maybe we'll send these out. Yeah, let's go full combat. Requires 250 tons. I think that will be it. So let's get down to the main part of this video, which is going through a black hole. Now, my ship is going to take damage because that's the nature of black holes, although sometimes you can get away with very low levels of damage, sometimes with high levels of damage. I'm just going to jump into the ship, and I've just dropped a save for no apparent reason. I pressed the wrong key. I'm just going to get out into space. We got somebody coming in. I better get into that boat. I do like to shoot up a few asteroids, especially when my capital vessel's in the middle of them. Oh, it's only a bounty ship anyway. Okay guys, we're in Free Explore. Let's get round. Let's see if we can find a black hole. I'd right to have one going in the right direction. Now, one thing about black holes, guys, is that they are random. There's no guarantee that a black hole will take you towards the center of the galaxy. But having said that, if you get a black hole location from NADA, quite often they will help you in the right direction. And I'm going to emphasize the word help because there are. Well, this one looks interesting. Yeah, but just because they give you a long distance, the amount of distance can vary considerably. There's also the inherent risk that if you go for a black hole, you're going to take damage. But they can be fun, and if you're in a rush to get to the center of the galaxy, you can use black holes. But of course, there's also the portal cheat that you can use. I think we're just going to go here and just see what we can look at. There we are. There's the black hole right in front of us there. The item there. But I think before we do that, what I want to do is just have a quick look at the space station. What we're going to do is just jump up here. Because I could check the mission agent, hello, traveller. So this is obviously a Vakeen system. Let's go grab and have a little chat with this guy. Browse missions. What have you got here? Take a photo of an ancient ruin. We'll certainly take that one. Collect one lubricant. Yeah, I'm not particularly interested in that. Locate missing person. Plain clothes. I suppose eventually I will get to level 7 and 8 on these. Let's set batteries. Yeah, not much there. And the other thing I want to do before we go is because I've been a bit negligent with my tech, and what I want to do is get some pretty good upgrades for ships, not to put on them immediately, but in the long term is probably the way to describe it. Oh, I suppose we can grab that encrypted data because I did lose some navigation data. Luckily I had more stored away. Infra knife. Nope. I'm not feeling it here, guys. I don't think I need any other tech upgrades. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have a look. That's only 22 slot B class. Never mind. Look good. And of course the other thing I want is a 38 slot fighter. I can't see anything else here. What we're going to do is just jump back in Wanderlust. Now, one thing that can happen... Ow. I was about to say, sometimes you have a problem finding black holes, but they've actually put a marker in. That's something I've never noticed before. Then again, it's a long time since I've been through a black hole. Right, here guys, here's the black hole. Now there is a trick you can use if you've got a really highly tricked out ship and you don't want to take the damage. What you can do is, once you get close enough, as you can see, I'm already being... Oh, we'll have to fight a battle. Okay. Yes, you're annoying me. Oh, there they are. Wow, they flew over the top pretty quick. Where are you? I need some momentum. Oops. What's up with me today? Oh, don't tell me I'm going to get killed now. Ah. That would be a great irony, wouldn't it? If I actually get killed. Oh, what the heck's going on here? Wow, these guys are coming in hard and heavy. I need to even the score a little bit here. That'll give me a charge to the shields. Let's get up here. What's up with me today? These guys are pretty tough, actually. Hopefully this is not a portent for the future with respect to the new update. Oops, I got an overheat. Oops. Okay. That's a phase beam. Let's go back to the phase beam. We might get a better lock here. This guy. Wait. What's up with me? My ship is actually... I've got some lemon now. I think the problem is that I've got used to fighting with the hauler, which is a bit more sluggish, and I'm overcompensating now that I'm back in the explorer, which has got a lot higher maneuverability. That's it. I'm getting my eye back in again. That's it. Gotcha. Wait. Oh, there's only 3 of you. It'd be really fun if in the next update, if they actually allow us to capture ships as well. Okay, got that under control. Back to what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a trick that you can do if you've got a really highly upgraded ship and you don't really want to take the damage. What you want to do is get close to the black hole, say maybe about this distance, so you can dive through it very easily. And then what you want to do is call up your capital vessel, swap to a junker ship or ship that isn't very particularly that upgraded, and then fly through and let that ship take the damage. And then once you get the other side of the black hole, quickly call up the capital vessel again once you get clear of the black hole. Here we are, we're just going into it now. And then flip back to your fully upgraded ship. And we're just going to fly into the black hole. And the black hole works very much like warp drive, except for that it's got a black screen. Well, that wasn't very long. And we're now in the Rovac 14. Normally it used to tell you how far you've flown. There we are. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys actually saw that, but I jumped about 1.5 million light years. But it doesn't necessarily mean it was towards the centre of the galaxy. It could be anywhere. Let's have a quick look at the damage to the ship. Wow. That's repaired. Let's just get into the space station. And then I can talk without worrying about being shot to pieces. Come around here. Jump out. You see I took damage on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you include the one that I've already repaired. technologies. It doesn't tend to damage your cores. It normally tends to hit the highest upgrade ones. We're low on cadmium there. I need cadmium. I think I've got cadmium stashed away in one of my vaults. We've got that one repaired. Repair that one. Got that repaired. So what we need is some more technology modules. Yeah, we need technology modules. Cadmium. The ion battery isn't a problem. Wow, got a few ships here as well. That's a 38 slot. That's an A class. That looks quite cool actually. I've got to check it out, guys. Take it off for life. This is a 38 slot A class. Negotiate price. And at the moment I've got a 34 slots. Do I want to trade up to a 38 slots A class? It's going to cost me 32 million. Very, very tempted. The downside is that I'm going to have to fit this back out again, but I do have some damaged technologies. But I'm going to get this for 20 million. And I get a boost to shields, boost to hyperdrive. Have a look and see what we got. We got, what's this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I've got to go for it, guys. What we're going to have to do is grab that, and then of course what we're going to do is strip out these technologies. It means this ship's going to be weak. Yep, that's the way it goes. I think that's about it. Let's move this over. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And of course we can... That's not going to let me... Ah! You cheating game. I mean, I could go out and do this, but... Why bother? I can't take... That won't let me take anything else apart. So that's about it. I mean, the only annoying aspect is that this has got fragmented sections in the center. It's going to be a bit tricky to lay things out, but we're going to go for it, guys. And we've got ourselves a new explorer. And what we got here? So we got technology slots here. One thing it does give me an opportunity to do, and I think Evlon said this a couple of times, is if I put in the indium drive, I don't need the other drives up there, and we can't really put anything else in here. Let's just get back to here. We got some armor. Get this out of the way. Got some efficient thrusters. Now I'm going to be quite intrigued to see whether that actually gives a benefit to these launch thrusters, considering the number of takeoffs you get when you're using a what we call it, when you're using an explorer. Sorry, brain faded a little bit there, guys. This starship upgrade, I just feel it's in the wrong place. I might leave it just for the moment. Get anything here? The rocket launcher is very much out on its own. What we're going to do is put the rocket launcher down here in this area so that it doesn't do anything. We're going to put the phase beam up here, because then I can put the enhancements to the phase beam up here. We've also got, I put in the conflict scanner, isn't it? Positron ejector, rocket tubes B. Oh, we got an upgrade. Okay. Don't want to do that. Yeah, that's a bit of fun. What does this do? Heat recovery plus 20%. I'm not sure whether that's worth 2 technology modules, to be honest. I'll think about that. Wow, what have we got here? That's a 28 slot. Okay, let's see what this guy's got in the way of new techs for ships. What we got here? Purchase ship upgrades. Cyclotron module. Extremely powerful upgrade for cyclotron ballista. Oh, we're certainly going to need the starship module. Positron module. Nope, not really interested in that. Positron module. We just got the 1 upgrade out of that. And where's it gone? Oh, it's in the exosuit, isn't it? Ram improves ship strength. So this is defensive shielding. We need to make. What we're going to have to do is we have to work out the paths with this. So the shielding's going to have to come down here. The photon cannon's going to come down here, so we're going to need to put a shield upgrade in there. That. And I think if you press the D key, that's it. Yeah. So that gives us a boost to the shielding. Launch thrusters don't have any real benefits, as far as I know. Just have a quick look at. What do I need for the indium drive emerald? What I need to do is we go back this way. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, guys. Sometimes you've just got to grab the opportunity when you get a new ship or an upgrade, especially if it's unexpected like this. I mean, I know it wasn't much of an upgrade, but it's an upgrade. An upgrade's an upgrade. And it's part of the fun of the game, to be honest. And here we are, guys. We're back on my base. And one thing I will show you that's a result of the previous video is that the one of my glitch separators that I did get in the last video, I've now put out up here in my trophy room. So it's looking good. I might rearrange it because that should be really there. But then again, let's get around here and see. Just have a quick look at the Colossus. And does he have any cadmium? There's lots of junk in here. Well, we got a photon cannon module. That could be useful. I know I was keeping it for a reason. We got a pulse engine module, starship module, and another shield module. We got here photon cannon A. Maybe we'll use that just to give us a little bit of incentive. I know I could have installed that from the Colossus, but I want to think a little bit about what I'm doing. We got another shield module, so we'll get the starship. This is an S-class. We can go there. Oops, back one. We'll put that in there. That should increase my shielding. Although it's telling me starship is out of range, actually. We've got some cadmium. How much cadmium does this actually need then? Let's just get close. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys. Let's just go and stand close to my ship. Just have a quick look. What's that? Yeah, emerald. Okay. These need chromic metal. Positronic ejector. Oh, we need that. We need antimatter for the teleporter receiver. That's probably why it's telling me I'm out of range. Again, I think I'll leave the teleporter receiver for the moment. Let's just get what we got in position. What we got here? Photon cannon upgrade. Oh, that can. Whoops! Nope. Cancel. that down there. I think we'll put the water cells into there. We're going to be using it anyway. It's going to upgrade that. I mean, that's probably a waste there. So I'm going to get rid of that. We're probably going to have to get that upgrade in another time. Put that there. So if I bring the shield generators down that way. This is ablative armor. That's a pulse engine. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of that as well. Got here, pulse engine module. Yes, I want that. Yeah, the upgrade. Starship module, photon cannon module A. Oh, just put that in there. That would give me the upgrade there. Now I've got a feeling that this might break if I put the third one in, but we'll give it a go. I mean, and we're going to put that there. So I'd say that that's our maximum boost to the shielding, which is encouraging because if we get into a battle while I'm still sorting this out, that should make a difference. We've got a bit of a knockdown there. And we've got a phase cannon here, but we've got no phase cannon upgrades. Okay. Let's have a look at what other techs I can get into directly into the chip. So we need a Walker brain for the conflict scanner. We need 5 microprocessors for the economy scanner, and we need emerald. I'm pretty sure I've got emerald in one of these. The trouble is I've got to remember where it all is now. These we've got. That's my dihydrogen supply actually. Oh no, I can get that when I go up to the vessel. Loads of cadmium, chromic metal, uranium, activated copper. I've got 159. I don't think that's going to be enough, to be honest. I mean, I could go up to my capital vessel. Yeah, I think maybe the capital vessel is a better option for this. How much do I need for the warp drive? The indium drive. 250. Yeah. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to jump to a couple of random systems. I should really keep a catalogue of what systems had the best techs in. Tab in here. We're on the wrong side, but I suppose it's a long shot to think that these guys might sell emerald. They never do. But we may get some things. Well, only 1, 4 of those. That should give me another technology to install. Yeah, economy scanner. Where should I put the economy scanner? Now, if we're going to put that there, we tuck the economy scanner up here, because this is passive. That will work. So we've now got the economy scanner. What do I need for the... I need for antimatter. Can I make any antimatter at the moment? Yes. Get here. And I think we'll put the teleporter receiver there. I think that will make a little bit of sense. Emerald drive, positron ejector, yes. Limiter. phase beam upgrade, salt reactor. I mean, it's only B though. I'd rather have some better upgrades to my mining, my laser beam. Or phase beam actually is the correct term for it. Not. I was thinking in terms of my multi-tool then. Sorry about that. And of course, because I can't upgrade my suit anymore, that's all there. There's your exocraft. Hello. Let's just have a look here. Purchase upgrades. Nah, there's nothing here. Not very good, are you? Yeah, I'm just going to get back on the other side. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to hop through a few systems to see if I can pick up the tech that I need to get this ship upgraded. I'm just going to go back up to here. I suppose it'd be better if I went to a GEC system. The trouble is, I can't. Let's see if we can find a GEC system. Doesn't really tell me. I think I'm just going to jump at a few random systems just to see what we can find. I mean, I've got so many systems in here. I mean, it'd be really nice if there was a filter by race as well. I mean, you've got this filter, the space stations, your bases. But it'd be really nice if there was a way that you could actually filter by race as well, saying that, say you wanted, or even economic standard as well. I mean, hopefully in the next update they will improve that. I'm starting to speculate about the new next update. I've watched a couple of videos, guys, and I will kind of talk about it a little bit in the sense that try and keep away from the hype train. There's some people, especially with respect to multiplayer, I mean, based on the very little information that Hello Games have provided, I'd be very careful with respect to building your hopes up too much with multiplayer. I've got a feeling that Hello Games are going to have that very unique look. I mean, I've watched one video, I won't say who did it, but they were talking about having a multiplayer system with leveling up. Personally, I don't like the idea of leveling up in No Man's Sky. I think it'd be a bit of a game breaker, because in some ways the current system is a way of leveling up. You find the technologies, you improve your ship, you improve your exosuit, you improve your multi-tool. If they extended that, maybe made it slightly more race related or theme related, I think they would do a far better job doing it that way rather than implementing a leveling system. Because one thing I don't like about leveling systems is that it's artificial, because you end up chasing experience points. If you want to see an example of how it doesn't work exactly right, is I would suggest having a look at Imperium. Imperium's got a leveling system based on hit points, and it works, but what happens is that it doesn't take long to get to the top level, and then it becomes irrelevant. Therefore, in a long-term game like No Man's Sky, because I mean, I've got 160 hours in this survival playthrough at the moment, and it wouldn't take me long to get to the top of the level, then it becomes pointless. Anyway, I've got distracted, guys. I think we're just going to grab that phase beam module there. I don't see anything else there. But if you guys have got any other opinions on what that you want to see, I mean, feel free to chuck it in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. I mean, there are some good ideas around. It's just that I think leveling up isn't one of them, to be honest. And I've forgotten already what I've just bought. What have I bought as a phase beam? I'm just going to grab that. And of course, what we need to do is get into here. And I'm just going to whack that next to that. And that gives me a bit more. So I mean, we're already getting a reasonable level of defense here. Whoops. I mean, I could sell off some of this stuff. I mean, that can go to the high capacity. I don't really need that there. Witness, and so all that as well. Let me just arrange this now. I mean, the cadmium I should have put into. And the next thing I want to do is, if we get out and see if I can. I can't remember whether I've got any emerald stored on my haulers. Actually, what type of system are we in? Oh, I'm in one of my old systems. That's a frothing planet. Oh, this is a planet that I've been to quite recently. Let's just call in my frigate, which for some reason, oh, there it is. Well, I don't know why I call it a frigate. My capital vessel. Let's just get over and stubby. We've got some emerald. Oh, there's something else someone mentioned about stubby, and I'll fix it now. They said me calling it Stubby the Second didn't look right. So what I'm going to do is just change that. I'm going to call it Stubby 2 now. And yeah, apologies, I can't remember your name who did it, but I'd actually forgotten, to be honest, about the comment because it was made a little while ago. Oh, we got some fusion accelerants here. That'll give me some chance to make some cash back. Yeah, and you were quite right actually that Stubby the Second looks better than there. So I'm going to retrieve that. I don't need anything else here. I mean, I've got some technology modules that could be. Bring that back just in case I need them. Though personally I don't think I do need them. If this ship's got any more emerald in it, I don't think it will. No, it's got activated emerald. I'm not sure if I put that into a... I mean, if I put that into a refiner, will that get reduced back to... Put that into the exosuit. Although I think I might have enough emerald now to put that drive in. Let's just go and have a quick check. It was only 250, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's just get over here. Go back into here. I'm just going to hyperdrive. Yeah, there they are. There's the Imdium drive. Now, in theory, that's the only drive that I actually need to do anything. Actually, we can test that, can't we? I'm just going to drop a save. I've got some warp fuel. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to fly out and just see if we can get to all the different star types. So I'm just going to get out here. And I'm just going to go in here. Let's have a quick look around. And of course, current location. Let's go explore and see if we can. There's a red star there. So we can select that. We can select. There's the blue planets. I can see any green ones around. Oops. I can't. The green one there. We can get to any planet type. The problem now is we don't have the range. Oh, that's good. That saves me some extra slots. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I mean, it's going to take me some time to get this ship up to the level that I want it, but I'll probably do a lot of that off camera. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.